All right, cool. This little video follows on from a discussion that we had on the Group X nutrition training course last night that I think is something that is easily forgotten, that can certainly help a lot of instructors and fitness professionals out there who are wanting to obviously lose weight, gain confidence, but eat eat, be- eat better, but not be restricted by having to eat 1,800 or 2,000 calories of high nutrition foods, otherwise known as in society nowadays as clean eating and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so this is something that I've used with clients for a number of years, and I've not really spoken about it in quite a while. It came up last night on the course, so I think it's a really good and valid point. Just to remind everybody that this thing or this approach is out there for you to use if you find it useful or beneficial. Okay, so it's the 80-20 rule. All right, so we've talked about 80-20 rule many times before, particularly when I've spoken about food value. So I don't like to use the terms good or bad or clean eating and all that kind of shit. I just prefer to look at foods as nutritional value. Is it low? Is it moderate? Is it high? Okay, and generally we want to eat majority of our foods in a moderate to high nutritional value. Okay, and that's where the 80-20 comes up in terms of that approach. Now, the other way that 80-20 can be very, very useful is if we think about eating our total calories. Okay, so ideally, you can either use the Harris-Bennett equation, you can do a bit of tracking by yourself with MyFitnessPal or with a food diary or whatever, a bit of a notepad or your smartphone. You can figure out what your maintenance calories are, and then figure out if you want to put a slight deficit into that. Okay, so essentially, you've got to have an end target. Are you aiming for 1,800 or 2,000 or 2,200? Okay, whatever it is, you got to decide that. It's your lifestyle, it's your food choices, etc., etc. Okay, so let's just take the example of 2,000 calories. Okay, so say a 65 to 70 kilogram female or woman is teaching a lot of classes, and 2,000 calories is her target. Okay, to lose a little bit of weight and feel a little bit leaner and more athletic, etc. Perfect. So you apply the 80-20 rule to the 2,000 calories. Okay, now a quick little bit of math will tell you that 10% is 200 calories. Okay, so 20% is 400. So 400 calories from 2,000 will leave you 1,600. Okay, so out of your 2,000 total, you now have 400 calories of which make up the 20%. Okay, now that's 1 in 5. Okay, 20% is 1 in 5, just simple kind of maths. Now, think about allocating 400 calories or that 20% to so-called treat foods or low-calorie foods or your favorite snack. Okay, it could be chocolate. It could be like biscuits and cheese. It could be whatever you fancy. It could just be a can of cider every night if you fancy, or a bottle of wine, a half bottle of wine, whatever it be. 400 calories is yours to use on whatever foods that help you get through the day. Okay, whether it be homeschooling or doing Zoom workouts or walking the same path around the block every day because you're driving yourself nuts in lockdown, but you got 400 calories to use as you wish. You can, if you want, put them to like moderate or high value foods, or you can have 400 calories of complete kind of freebie foods. It can be ice creams, chocolates, whatever. Okay, low nutritional foods. Fine. 400 calories is a fair amount. That's like a couple of Krispy Kreme donuts, okay? You can have a good time with 400 calories worth of food. But 80% of your 2,000 is 1,600. So you allocate 1,600 calories, so the majority, 80%, 4/5, okay, of moderate to high nutritional foods. So your potatoes, your rice, your quinoa, your fruit, your vegetables, your dairy, your yogurts, your beef, salmons, chickens, turkeys, okay? Beans and lentils and legumes and all your wonderful stuff. 600 calories of these moderate to high nutritional value foods. 20%, 400 calories worth of low treat foods. Okay, easy. So that is the one way or another way that I tell clients or I advise or coach clients. Like I say, listen, here you go. Have if the total calories are a bit less, it'll be 300 or 350 or 400, whatever. Here's freebie foods. If you just like to eat kick it a chunky every night with a glass of red wine, you can do that, right? You can do that because as long as you stay within your total calories, you're absolutely fine. And don't stress, it's only 20%. It's a small slice, okay? It's a fifth. So it's minority. So as long as you're consistent and keep sticking to your total calories and keep having majority consistently good, high nutritional value foods, you're onto an absolute winner. All right. And that's how clients in group-based nutrition manage to lose weight, gain confidence, look more lean and athletic by still eating the same favorite foods, but just being a little bit more accountable, applying a couple of little systems and little things to kind of put into place. And that's it. They're getting literally everything a lot easier than having to restrict foods or follow a food meal plan or anything like that that is more suitable to general population. Okay, so it's a complete win-win. So anyway, nearly 6 minutes up. So that's it. Something to think about. 80-20 rule, food value. 80-20 rule in terms of calories as well. It's a complete win-win. All right, let me know your thoughts.